Wow. They're trying to take this away from me. This is so much more precious than ever winning a tournament, that's for sure. Thank you. Oh, golly. Just listening to everyone today. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for this Family Heritage Award. It's so meaningful to be here at Ellis Island and try to think about what one felt like coming here and finally getting here, seeing the Statue of Liberty, what it must have represented to them, and hearing Daniel speak about coming here. We're all immigrants. I tell everyone that. We're immigrants. I know I didn't come here. I have my ancestors that came here, but we're all immigrants. Every single one of us started someplace with an immigrant. And I think we forget that sometimes. And I know just listening to people with the elections and with the election and elections, I just do not understand when people don't want people to come to this country. We had to come the same way. I mean, it's like, get a grip. I want to thank the Statue of Liberty and the foundation and the Ellis Island Foundation. Thanks, Stephen, and thank you to everyone. It's great. I got to see Tina Santee. I haven't seen her for years. She used to work on the tour at the Pottery now. And I want to congratulate Gregory and Murray and Daniel and for all you've done. And if you really think about it, listening to each and every one of them, how much they matter, but how much they think about others. Everything is a story, but they think about others. Look at the good they have done in this world already and continue to do. I just want to thank them. It's amazing what the three of you have done, what you continue to do, how much you give of yourselves, the creativity, the innovation that you have given all of us. And when I was talking to Gregory earlier, I was thinking about, he must be such a magnet. We were just talking about how everybody loves him. They're trying to always get something, and how hard it must be for him to have to make decisions. So I was thinking that there's no pressure on you at all, just like tons every day, you and Regina. So I just want to thank each and every one of you. Your stories are just amazing, and the history and the photos that they had of you, I realized how few and how little I know about my family. I've been trying to find out. And Professor Gates, who is on your board, did my DNA. My mother, our whole lives, Randy, me, and as you saw there, my brother was a Major League Baseball player for 13 years in the majors. Most of those years were with the San Francisco Giants, a relief pitcher. He played on a team that couldn't hit at all, so that was really a nightmare. If you know anything about baseball, if you're a relief pitcher, there's always pressure on you, and they can't hit, so you've got to pitch a perfect game every time to even have a chance to win. But my brother and I were always taught from my mother that we had some Native American Seminole Indian in us. And my mother started to paint at 50, and she painted Indians. She loved the jewelry. I mean, it goes on and on. So I get, we go and I get my DNA. Professor Gates is there. And I go through this book, and at the very end it says 100% European. I put my head down like this. Boom. I said, seriously? So we have none. But guess what I did have? I have a few drops of Ashkenazi Jew, which made me total. He says, how do you feel about that? I said, I feel great about the Ashkenazi Jew. My partner, Ilana Klaas, is Jewish. She's South African. Her grandparents went from, they're not sure yet, I keep telling her to get her DNA, from Lithuania, Poland, Russia, whatever, and to find out. But they went to South Africa. They probably could have come to New York instead, but they chose South Africa. But Ilana has come to America. Her sister has followed, and she became a citizen in 91. So that's a long way to get here, but I keep bugging her to get her DNA so we can find out more. So I was thrilled to have some Ashkenazi Jew because I'm with a Jew. I thought it was great, so I loved it. But I told my brother, do not tell Mommy about the Native American Indian thing, the Seminole. And she was starting to get dementia, and he goes, oh, she won't remember anyway. I go, Randy, do not tell her, because I want her to pass away thinking and knowing, she thinks, that she was Native American, is Seminole, because her mother was from St. Augustine. So it's amazing, I still have a long way to go. So I want to talk to the genealogist here. This is just the beginning of me learning about myself and my family. My dad was a firefighter, my mom was a homemaker, and I love the fact we keep hearing the word park here today, public parks and national parks, and because Randy and I had access at the parks in Long Beach, California. And if we hadn't had the access, if the instruction hadn't been free, he and I could have never achieved our dreams. I wanted to be number one in the world. I wanted to also use tennis, as Mary said, and as a platform to help make a difference. And I knew I was really fortunate because tennis is global, and I had a chance to help others. And I love history. If you go speak with young people and they give you this look like they're going to go to sleep on you when you're talking about history, I always go, the more you know about history, the more you know about yourself. And when they hear the word yourself, they go, oh, they're awake now. Oh, now they want to listen because it's about them. It's always about us. History is always about us. The more we know about it, and be thankful to the people that came before us. And I love the word freedom, is my favorite word besides love. So thank you for naming the tower Freedom Tower. Yes, I love it. And you saw where Elton John wrote Philadelphia Freedom for me. And I also named the team. I love that word since I've been a child, and always had a sense of how important it is. And I got to go to Russia when I was 18. This is for you, Daniel. I got to go to Russia when I was 18. We couldn't worship over there. They had to sneak a priest in for Catholics. I'm Protestant, but wouldn't let me go to church. They wouldn't let me. The days were gray, very little food. And I remember coming back to Idlewild at that time, now JFK, and I literally kissed the ground when I got home. So thank you all very much. God bless you.